Are you going to spill it?
Mic check 1 2 1 3. We got E, we got V. We about to spill this tea.
You got bars, son.
Bars, son.
Welcome back,
Bars.
guys.
It's been a brick, man. How y'all
It's been
doing?
about a month.
I missed you all. I missed
know.
us in this setting. We haven't lost contact, but
definitely not.
it's
Well, we
been
ain't
good.
been on air for a minute.
I
We all
know.
on, we all on
Home.
camera. I don't know what it
Yeah, I
look.
see you. I see you. I
Boom,
see
boom,
you.
Yeah,
How's everybody doing though?
You know what it is.
Doing good.
You doing
Laying
good?
low, thinking high.
Sure.
That's
I know that's
about
right.
it.
I like
Yeah.
that.
You feeling better?
Not really. I'm sick as a dog for real.
And then I'm sitting
Aw.
beside him.
But I got that hot toddy.
Just stay away from me.
Oh yeah, you gotta stay away from the baby.
Yes, please.
Hot
Oh, our
toddy.
listeners don't know we about to have a little bundle.
Yes.
Yes, I finally posted on Facebook and Instagram today, so
And how was that?
it was good. I got a lot of love.
Was you
know.
nervous? I know you're very private.
Yeah, I am. I would say I was a little nervous, but really, not as much as I thought I would be.
Mhm.
So, that was a good thing. So yeah, I'm just glad that I kind of let people know that I don't communicate with on a daily basis, but I, got love for them that I'm expecting. So yeah, got a lot of love.
I can't wait to sport a little nugget.
Yeah.
Chicken nuggets.
I ain't a homeboy.
Yes.
I hope I ain't light skinned though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really.
Well,
Well, why I
I'm
say
trying.
that though? Why
I'm
I
trying to get over my little racial hump.
I texted that too. I said, "Oh, you gonna have a
have
little light
yeah,
skin
she did
print."
say
This is a new beginning for us.
it is.
We're now here at the WTTS Radio. We cannot be more excited. We've been planning this for like the last 2-3 weeks. This relaunch. We had our happy hour yesterday. We had a good time socializing with everyone, and we're just so happy to be back. We got a new look. Same tea though. The
Same old
tea.
tea.
Nothing
Definitely
has
same tea.
changed. We're not gossiping.
Trend,
We
entertainment, and
just giving y'all the latest trends, entertaining
Mhm.
y'all, and we have great artists, entrepreneurs.
And we ain't gossiping. We might talk shit about
Yeah.
it.
We
Yeah,
might
It's
do
a
we
little
that.
definitely spilled a little bit.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So we're gonna get right into the show. We are super excited about our in-studio guest today. His name is BJ Page. Are you the founder of Boys to Bow Tie? Founder.
And CEO.
And how is that?
Outstanding, man. I love it.
That's what's
I
up.
really
What's
like
up?
the
you
name
doing,
too.
Mom?
I'm
I
like
do
really into
too.
marketing, so
Yeah.
it really flows.
Yeah,
And it's
absolutely.
needed. Mhm.
I love Marvin. I call myself the Diddy of this.
Yeah.
Good.
That's what
So
it is.
tell
We
us
might
a
gotta
little-
put you on the team. Then.
Right.
Going over here and give this T squad.
So tell us a little bit about what it is that you all do. What's your mission, your vision?
Good, man. I'm gonna tell you. I like to say, man, Boys to Bow Ties is like a mentor program on steroids. It's
Right.
like the highest of the highest, elevated to another level.
Mm-hmm.
It's way outside the box.
Right.
Completely outside the box. To be honest, that we family. I can say that. right?
Let me hear you explain what you mean by completely outside the box.
So we got 10 programs, and
Okay.
they are political programs, and not political as far as politics, but
Right.
they politically say it.
Right.
Anything from street awareness, life as an
Absolutely.
adult, financial
Mhm.
literacy, and so on. But really, what our real objective is, as far as outside the box, is saying I might get you a little younger and really see what he like, and now I like it.
Yeah.
So you're 9 times out of 10, your child between the ages of 8 to 18 don't like what adults like.
Absolutely. You gotta
So it's
figure it out.
outside the box to
Yeah.
us. I'm an adult. I'm a grown man.
So you
Shout
like
out.
grown man shit, right?
Yeah. So when they come to me talking about some Pokemon Go,
Yeah.
Right.
You
Gotta
gotta
get
get outside
you
your
to
box
I gotta
right
get
quick.
outside this box, figure out
Yeah.
this Pokemon Go. But so by outside the box, I also may say something crazy to your child, but it's all in good life skills.
Absolutely.
It's all in building your child.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. I
Absolutely.
don't want to say too much and they look at me crazy.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the first day.
So to give y'all the rundown on how we bump heads, we actually bump heads at the Vital magazine joint, right?
Yeah, sure. enough.
And just me reading about what he do for the youth, and if anybody, if you're not a new listener, then spilling the tea. That's what we're about.
Yeah.
We're about going forward, pushing forward. You know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
and make you laugh in the meantime, and trigger your thought processes. But we definitely here for people that's pushing the envelope and pushing,
Yeah.
especially young boys.
Yeah.
I talk about it all the time, man. We always go back and forth about the lost generations, and I always say without no regret that I blame the older generations because y'all dropped the ball.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can't
same
shrink your brain down to get on the same level as a 17, 15-year-old. Why not? When did you become so old that you can't,
Well,
remember
sometimes
where you
it's
came
hard to
from?
relate to the younger generation because their mindset is so completely different from ours.
How so?
Like even okay, we talk about this all the time when you being on the train and the cursing and stuff like that. I did not ever do. I would be embarrassed.
I can't even say we did.
I'm
didn't,
saying
but I
I did it. But
I
you
did.
be,
I did
what I'm
too.
saying,
I
but I'm
did.
saying my mother's
being on the bus,
generation
they kinda-
would never have
yeah.
done that. Our generation is we become immune to it. So
Yeah.
then when the generation after us, the millennials, it's kind of like, oh, it's nothing. Instead of us saying, hey, don't do that. Don't, it's adults on this, senior citizens here, have some respect.
So what did we become immune to? Allowing it to happen or not saying nothing?
It's not saying nothing.
That's
just
what we
allowing
became
it.
immune
So
to.
that's true, but I do agree.
But we can relate because
that
we have
absolutely.
did it. Yeah.
I do agree with that. We become immune to where grown-ups don't check kids. Period.
But is it because we're scared though?
At 33, when I see 21-year-olds acting wild, I don't always say nothing. I just ain't always in the mood for it, and I think that might be half of the problem. Where we don't take that charge, like we don't own that. But I think when your mother and your father was growing up, that they was cursing on the train too.
Nah, I don't think my mother would.
I'm sure they was throwing rocks at the parkway.
I'm not saying they was, but I don't know. My mother.
Maybe not yours specifically.
Yeah.
I'm
just thinking about my
general.
And I can't see Vicky mother acting like that either.
But at that time,
it's just
I'm
like,
sure
they was reckless in other areas. I think. You think they was cussing in? You know how kids are nowadays on the train. I hate the green.
It's like I just don't want to say anything because I just don't have the time or patience for a bunch of foolishness. Like if I was to correct a young lady or tell her, hey, you're such and such showing, like your thong showing or something.
But that's how I feel at work. When I
mind your effing business, and I don't have time. I don't.
But honestly, though, honestly, it's all about approach because I won't say more times than that, but maybe 45% of the time, like I say something. Like if it's an older woman who gets on a train and a young dude don't get up, I'll be like, man, you should get up for her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I never really get a rebuttal back from that. Because at the end of the day, what's dead still
because he
dead.
know you right.
Whether you curse or whether you on the train showing off in front of your friends or not, whatever's dead. And that's what the importance of what you doing type of thing. Because even like I said, I cursed on the train too. I still had people who instilled positivity and going forward. So even when I was out of pocket, I knew I was out of pocket. My mind never got to a reprobate stage. You know what I'm saying? Where I don't feel like I could be, touched or corrected by anybody.
I'm gonna touch two things real quick on that though. All of our parents definitely did it.
Yeah.
Here's where the breakdown is. One of the things we talk about with Boys to Bow Ties is social media has actually took the place of some of the parents.
Yeah.
They raising the kids.
Yeah. So, social media is terrible.
It's totally terrible, but it's also beautiful.
It's
use it to the right platform.
It's a beautiful nightmare.
So they use it to the platform of showing off,
right,
showing out.
Right.
So that's a lot of the reasons why they do what they do as well. So keep that in mind. I think our parents totally cussed.
Yeah, I'm not.
And jumped out there.
They jumped out there, but I think it was still more of a level of respect. And it's like nowadays kids, man. I don't see it.
You know why they don't?
I see it.
I see it too. I full time. I still work at Howard University.
Right.
So I'm down in the gritty. I mean, I see it every day.
Yeah.
And they really wait for somebody to check them, Joe.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They do, and they be the worst ones.
So you have an event coming up August 13th.
This Saturday,
Okay, tell us a little bit about the second annual project piece.
Second annual project piece this Saturday, August 13th, 12 to 6 p.m. The Broadwater Mansion Estate is free.
Free. Y'all hear that? Free.
My wife would kill me. Free.
So we don't want to hear you ain't got no money.
Right. But look, it's really a free event that gives you in your pocket because we give away book bags, we give away school supplies, we give away free haircuts, free hair salon certificates. Last year we had Raheem Devon. Shout out to Raheem Devon and the Love Life Foundation.
Guess who loves you more?
Guess who loves? I be faking. I wish I could. They came out. Quinn Cook came out. Basketball superstar from the area. This year we got a few surprises. Yeah, Dookie.
Yeah, I'm a Dookie.
He crazy. You got to be a Dookie. Anyway, whole nother story. We got that.
Yeah.
But this year we got a few surprises, that we're gonna do. But it's a day for the community, by the community. And to be honest, I tell people this is all community funded.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. That's why it's a free event.
That's major.
That's huge.
That's major.
That's huge. We ain't spend a dime.
Yeah.
The community did it. All shout out to all the sponsors. I ain't gonna go down the list. I'll be here for a long time.
Right.
But y'all know who y'all are.
Yeah, but man, that's big though, right there to make sure, man. See, that's what I'm saying. I love it. I love every bit of it, man. Cause it's about.
I got a weird network, man.
Yeah, that's what's up though.
I do.
That's what's up.
And how long have you been doing
this? As long as they pushing.
On paper.
No, in general.
We all been doing it all our life. Don't make me jump on that soapbox.
Yeah.
We all been mentors all our life. But as far as the program itself, maybe 3.5, 4 years. On paper, maybe 2.5.
Okay.
So the tax man can't chase me. 2.5.
2.5. Okay. She got to check with wifey.
Yeah, I looked up.
Yeah, he had to confirm. Right.
Yeah, but
So how many young men do you help a year?
Right now, physically, I touch about 80 kids.
Okay.
In contact with about 500 kids.
Okay. So how can we help you expand that so you can touch more?
Right now.
Okay.
But totally, I am huge on building. I like to say we in the building. Like right now,
right. We in the building.
The four of us, we in the building.
I like it.
So the way that we do this is all of the network that you have for the youth. Yeah. Now I have, and so on and so on.
Right.
The community missing that. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about us not speaking to the ignorant kids on the train. We ignorant amongst ourselves sometimes as far as business.
Absolutely.
So a way that we gonna build this again. Now I have another 100 kids involved in my program.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you are you in schools? Like, or you go to the YMCA? Like, what do you get?
I love that question. We are in 13 schools.
PG or DC?
Prince George's County. You better stay Prince George. They're gonna beat you up.
My bad. I'm a graduate of the Prince George's County public school system.
You know that now they say Prince Gorgeous.
Yeah. I don't know.
They changed it up. So Prince George's County Public Schools, DC Public Schools, DC Housing Authority, Maryland Park and Planning, Howard Upward Bound, and there's anything that's willing to allow us to be there.
Okay. Yeah. And where can people find you?
The easiest way is social media at Boys the Bow Ties, BOYS.
It's on Facebook as well.
BOYS, the number 2, BOWTIS. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I don't use Twitter as much only because it's just another platform that I really missed the opportunity to take advantage of.
Oh, you ain't miss it. It's still live.
It's still live.
It ain't going nowhere.
I need somebody, somebody out there listening, man, one of y'all youngers that really want to be an intern and learn how to grow and get a quick little job. I need somebody to take over that Twitter.
Yeah.
But also boysthebowties.com.org. And they can go through y'all to get any other personal contact.
That's what's up, man. Again, man, we greatly appreciate you for stopping through. Now, listen, here go the thing, though. So you came here, that's with the business out the way.
I saw I conquered.
Yeah, the business out the way. So now we going to spill that.
Let's go.
So we got a few topics. We going to go to a commercial break in a little bit, right? And then we going to come right back, and whatever these topics is, we going to throw them at you. Man. I already know you.
Hey, Slim,
you ready.
Hey, this is what I do.
Hey, bow tie, what you wear? Snap on, you fix it yourself.
Oh, I feel bad. Every bow tie I ever put on is actually a necktie, and there's a story behind it. I ain't touched the bow tie.
Oh yeah, so you do the tricky joint, right?
The tricky joint. That's that Diddy.
That's the swoop. I seen that on the internet.
Yeah. There's a concept behind it. There's a life story behind it. We talk about that later.
Okay.
Okay, y'all. We be back in 4 minutes.
Fitting.
And we gonna spill some trendy entertainment knowledge.
Exactly. Welcome back to Spilling the Tea, Trendy Entertainment and Artistry. This is Miss V, and we have our topic for today. And we're going to start off talking about when is the right time to cut ties and refresh. What do you guys think about that?
When whatever that situation is, feel like it's taking all of your energy. Like it's draining you emotionally, physically. Like you just like, it's time to let go. You know how sometimes you feel like you've invested so much into something that you can't let it go. Almost, it's just like you base whatever that situation on the years.
Yeah,
right,
definitely.
Like, and we've been friends for 15 years, or I've been with this man for X, Y, Z. I've been at this job for so long. I'm comfortable. I'm content. But when whatever that is taking a toll on you to where it's just you emotionally, physically drained, you gotta let it go.
Exactly.
Just pray on it and let it go. And I'm telling you, when you do it, you feel a whole lot better.
It just takes time.
Yeah. I'm not saying it ain't gonna hurt, but you feel a lot better. And it seems like when you do whatever the situation is, don't it always seem like things start to fall in place?
It seems like your whole life just doing
it.
Like that was clearly the hold up.
Like literally they suck the life out, or they prevent you from going in the direction you want to go or do the things that you want to do.
Or I think when if it's pertaining to relationship, I think it's like if you feel like they're not supportive of you,
right,
or they're
they don't have a sense of humor and can't laugh at your joke
or whatever the case may be. Was that a dig? Okay. So like, I just think when they're not supportive of like everything that you have going on, and if anything they prevent you or want to, stop you from doing the things that make you happy, then I definitely think that that's a way out. Like, no.
So I guess I got like a different angle of looking at Restock.
Mm-hmm.
Because Restock to me almost sound like what I already did gets erased. And I think that might be half of the problem with when people can't really get away from the next person. Mm-hmm. Like if you was with somebody for, like you said, 15 years and you say, well, I don't you got to start over. I don't really think that it's ever a time to restart. Like where you just, because you already put in work. So you got to give gratitude to the work that you already put in. Mm-hmm. And that's in relationships as well. Like, it's so stupid that out of every time you get in a relationship that it has to end being fucked up. Mm-hmm. But when really you put in a lot of time and energy into each other where it ain't nothing but growth, like the potential to be friends forever is huge at that point.
Oh my goodness. And this is why and having a friendship is important. Mark, but that ain't the topic. I know, but I'm just saying we're gonna piggyback on that.
But absolutely. So
see how God work, how that just fell in order.
I got another point for another topic too. But like I was saying though, so like restarting ain't necessarily the case. It's always to build on whatever you learn from any mistake, any bad relationship, because it ain't even just a relationship, because restarting is restart. Like even with the business, or, if you was doing something for 5 years and you didn't learn from it, then okay, you can restart. Because that means you're not really you're not able to apply it to anything. Absolutely, because application is knowledge, not knowing. Because you can know shit and don't do it. I know how to get $1 million. I'm not that smart if I ain't a millionaire though. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it. I just feel like the restock portion of it is not really in my mind. And I think that a lot of times we let work, because we speak away with language too. I feel like I'm about to preach.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
But on purpose though, we speak such a way with language that when you actually give words to a scenario, then you tend to follow the word that you gave to it. Yep. So even when you say like restart, like really as a grown up, you don't ever restart. But if you give that word restart to it, then it could drain you. Just because you gave that word power. Yeah, absolutely. Because you done gave that word power. So it's like, I'm restarting. I just got to start over.
And then when it don't happen the way you want it to happen, then you're disappointed.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's even like with careers, Shout out to Sophisticated Lady.
Learning and
discovering yourself. That's what I really try to coach my clients to. I have a lot of people who I'm working with someone now who's just like, her passion is education, but it's just like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. So then I said, well, what do you want to do? And she said, I don't know, because she's been doing this for so long, but it's kind of like, I'm losing the interest. It's like, I feel like I can apply my skills and talents somewhere else. I just don't know what that somewhere else is.
Take your energy. I feel like this. If you talk to yourself about it 5 times a day, you gotta get rid of it. Because I'm gonna talk to myself as nigga.
That's good though. When your birthday?
Hey, I'm an Aries.
See, they think I'm retarded. It ain't just me.
What's your sign?
I'm a Libra Scorpio. I'm on the cusp.
Okay.
October 23rd. Shout out to October babies.
Yeah. We Aries, she and Virgo.
Okay. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Don't restart.
But I agree with everybody across the board. It's just like you just gotta let it go. Let it go. Whatever it is. The good, the bad.
How do you let it go though?
That's the thing. It's like like I said, sometimes you gotta pray about it. Like I'm a firm believer, I have to pray on my words, and I say, and I have to, because my delivery is always bad sometimes. It's like I could be very aggressive at times.
Wow. Say it again.
I can I can be I can sometimes dominate the conversation without actually listening, and I know these qualities about myself, but it's been brought to my attention a number of times, and I can admit that I haven't done much to change it, because it's just like, oh well, that's just who I am. But I can't always have that attitude when I'm dealing with people.
You too old. That's how you get. That's how you know when somebody old, when they say, I already been doing this, I ain't gonna take. That's too old.
You know, my mother used to say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah, so I have to learn that, you know how people always say, I've had this conversation with Vicky all the time, when somebody say, what you said hurt my feelings. And you can't in return say, well, what did I say to her? I ain't hurt your feelings.
Right.
It's like, how you going to tell me how I feel? Right. How you going to tell me how to take?
But I think that you can tell somebody how they feel, though.
No,
how
I can't tell you.
Let me tell you how.
I can say, in return, I can say that was not my intentions. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. If that's what happened, and I apologize. But I can't say, no, I didn't. I didn't hurt your feelings. I can't do that.
But you can tell them. You can explain, because sometimes feelings don't know. You know my whole exactly. Sometimes feelings don't have logic in place, right? And feelings always have to have logic in place in my world. Yeah, that's just the world I'm not, and I'm definitely, this ain't gonna sit well with females. Yeah, but if I can't think it out to get in my feelings, then I'm not gonna get in my feelings. Hello. I just keep it numb and keep it moving. Like, all right, whatever. So it's a lot of time. There has been times, because I got a brass delivery as well. Like, I say whatever I feel like.
So
or whatever.
Can we backtrack just a quick second? So you mean to tell me you've never been in your feelings about anything?
You ain't been.
Why would I say that? I'm not an alien.
I answer for.
I do not, but I
act like he has a ice box of a heart.
No, that's an alpha male.
He don't have no feelings or emotions.
That's
like, oh,
true.
come on, you human.
That's not true. But
I don't have feelings. I don't
never
get
said
feelings.
That.
I mean, feelings are stupid.
I never said that. Did I say that? Feelings are stupid. I did say that.
You know what he's learned? He learned something powerful, though. I mean, that's an alpha male, and I ain't going to go too far into it, but that's an alpha male. He learned to really separate what is one calls feelings versus one calls reality.
And that's the same. Let me tell you what.
Really?
Let me tell you what example I gave.
Look at Vicky's face. She's
look at both of their face. They both over there like girl face.
Oh, he got enough.
See, look at you. Be me against two girls all the time. So I got another dude who understands exactly what I'm saying.
Well, Vicky be with you sometimes. It be me that just be like, yeah, you ain't making no kind of sense.
Yeah, but this the example I always use. It's very simple example. Is if you turn on the news right now, right, and you see, they say your little baby got shot in the head 12 times, right, and you cry, you might lose your mind right quick watching that little segment because that baby, they come back 15 minutes and say, oh damn, my bad. Did you really feel bad about a baby dying? Nah, you just cried. That's all you really did, because there was no fact, there was no logic behind your tears. You cried on what you thought. I know what you didn't process it.
I'm getting
I didn't like that
metaphor. I didn't like that analogy. I didn't like that analogy, and I didn't like it. You don't have to use the baby shot, Will. But up next, we got Miss B with the
T. Listen, I know what you're trying shooting babies in the head got them in the feeling. They like, why would you even say such a thing?
Because it's your second time saying that.
Yeah, and it make you mad every time.
I don't like that analogy.
I know.
But we got Miss B with the T. What's
look, I was about to say, just cut the cut commercial, please. Okay.
So
don't restart it though.
What's going on?
I remember that though.
What's going on in the world?
Miss B with the T, right? So, of course, you guys know you've been reading, watching the news and everything. So, USA Olympics team won 5 gold medals and going to their finalists, right? So, I'm super excited about that. I'm really happy, especially girl power. So, I'm really happy about that.
Right.
And what you think about them dragging Gabby about them edges?
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that. I heard they were dragging her about not putting her hand over her heart during the pledge.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm like, whatever.
But yeah, they dragged her about them edges.
Next on my list is right? Malia was caught smoking weed. Malia Obama, right? Okay, I just feel like this real quick. We all have done something. Let the girl live. Like, Brian, I understand that she is.
I want to know what grade it was. Does the president's daughter smoke presidential?
Right. You never know, right?
Let her live. Damn.
Yeah, I ain't mad
then
at
apparently
that.
it's like this whole genetic attraction with this mother and son is fighting the law so that they can be together.
I think that's disgusting.
I think
in
it's
New Mexico.
absolutely disgusting.
So they can be married?
Yeah.
Okay, basically
they can be together.
Yeah, basically the mother gave him
this
up.
This is my tea segment.
I'm sorry, but it's gross.
Listen, guys. So listen, because I really did some research on that. I read the whole article, right? So she gave him up for adoption. He came back into her life when he was 18. She feel like, the chemistry is not of more of a mother and son relationship. It's more so I'm in love with him. I want to be with him. And she's willing to even cut off her ties with her other children in order to be in a relationship with him.
And how this all came out because they had a domestic dispute and the police were called. And it came out. But I think she like 36, he 19.
Yeah, he's 19.
And they charged, they arrested. Did he get arrested too or just her?
It was just her, but they might serve 18 months in jail for incest.
The mom boo, that's funny.
That's gross. Like on the article, it's ridiculous.
Man,
I could not imagine.
Deaf to the idea.
So Gucci Man is in Vogue magazine. How do y'all feel about that?
Oh Lord.
Guwap.
I mean,
Gucci was
word on the street, the mixtape prank. I gotta be in the mood for Gucci though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I respect them too. I respect them, but
that's
not nobody his CD drop. I'm popping it just because it dropped. I'm like, let me wait till I get a little drunk or something one night.
I mean, I haven't really heard his mixtape since he been out, so I don't know.
But he be smashing though.
The beats crank.
I mean, the beats do crank. I mean,
he smash from time to time, but then he, what I'm saying, he got that like 35% Down syndrome.
All right, so last but not least, Donald Trump references the Second Amendment when talking about Hillary Clinton. Everyone took it as him posing a threat to her life. How do y'all feel about that?
I don't know. This guy's a joke.
He is a big joke.
He's brutal though. It's just really like brutal. He just seems like he's just not happy with his life.
He have any filter. Like he just say what he want, how.
And then he backtracked to say,
"I didn't too happy."
Yeah,
Joe.
he was just like, "I didn't take you. I was making a joke and don't take it serious."
I just don't like that. We have a president that is not articulately polished. Like this guy,
like, it's the truth. It's the truth.
He doesn't really. He can't. Like even I've never been quoted as being a Barack Obama fan, but at least he is smooth criminal, right? Yeah. At least he can say something to me. I'll listen to it for 20 minutes before I be like, "Oh bullshit, you almost cool." You know what I'm saying? But this guy here, man, he's so
sad day,
man. He's so wild. But I did read this one quote, and it wasn't a quote, it was a video actually, and it was comparing Hillary Clinton to Donald Trump, and it was just going through a list of all the like dirt shit that they both did, and then it was like, but how about instead of us sitting there keep looking, we do the same thing. Like at some point we gotta call ourselves dumb. Like Mike said, look at the man in the mirror. You gotta look at yourself and say, you're very dumb to think that we getting ready to acknowledge a president or appoint a president that's going to do any fucking thing. What are you doing? Like at the end of the day, you will be better off, like my man, putting some energy into the community where y'all get your own dollars up. Y'all support your own self. And we look at them and laugh at them like how stupid they are. Just because they billionaires don't make them not stupid. They dumb. We got a warhead and a businessman. Everybody know don't trust a businessman.
Yeah. And then Dr. Sebi, is that his name, right?
Yeah.
Passed away yesterday in police custody at the age of 82, which I didn't really know much about him, to be honest.
Right.
I did hear that, he was like a herbal specialist and home remedies and all those things like that. And I'm really sad about him.
So here's the thing. Here's the undertone behind that. Sometimes I come with my conspiracy theories. And long as they true, then you can check me. I don't care. if what end up happening is the truth, what I said, then come check me. Then we can talk about it. I'm okay with talking about it again. But in the last year, first of all, what was that? Was it last year? It may have been 2014. It was either the year of 2014 or the year of 2015. And on 6 different instances, 2 holistic doctors died in the same day. On 6, that's 12 doctors.
20 of them have died in a year.
Well, 50 of them have died in 2 years.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is that if go figure out how to grow herbs.
But you don't think it's just because he was old? He was 82 and he had pneumonia,
and he was locked up.
I'm just throwing it out. I'm playing devil's advocate. Well, he was 82.
I like to think of it like this: when everybody keep dying the same way, then I don't really look at the way they died.
And he wasn't in jail when he died.
Yeah, he was in custody.
In custody.
Yeah, he had been released actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying with those stats, with those stats, and knowing that he was one of the more popular, and especially now that he started getting momentum. So you got momentum because you knew he was going to die? Is that what it is? I think he's the type of person that say such a thing. You know what I'm saying?
I got mixed emotions, but I
let's hear about it, because you ain't here to sit back in the cut.
I'm gonna tell you what I believe though. See, as far as Doc, right? So Doc had a lot of knowledge, right? A lot of knowledge about health awareness and remedies and different ways to beat different diagnoses. Not even just the diseases, but the diagnosis. I believe that he missed some of his natural medication while in custody. I mean, your body really get used to whatever you feeding it. And if you feeding it straight, here you go. If you feeding it straight, healthy, and then it doesn't get it, a reaction can happen, and that a reaction will happen.
That's even like
people
fasting.
that don't eat pork,
especially when you 82 years old.
Especially when you're 82. I'm like a lot of people that don't eat pork, they go crazy if the fact mentally if some pork is in their food. So imagine if it actually touches their physical body.
Right.
They go in a shock. Oh my God.
Right.
You get sick instantly.
I believe in my heart like that. They made sure he was in custody long enough that he couldn't get any of his remedies, and that man passed away.
Right. So it's still the same story.
It is.
So yeah, that was my tea for today, guys.
Shout out to your tea.
Shout out to your tea.
Smell it.
So we had this conversation. When were we talking about this? I think when we came here, we was shooting our promos and stuff, and we just started talking, running our mouth like we always do. And we talked about our spouses, boyfriend, friends, or whatever, or somebody you dealing with actually being your friend. Like you in a relationship with your friend, and that foundation of that relationship is built on a friendship.
Yeah.
And Victoria and I, thought that having a friendship, the friendship being first, you put your friendship first and you build your relationship on that friendship, will always be the glue, because you go back to the fact, this is my friend. Like my brother here said, like, I don't necessarily gotta be your friend.
And he said to be his wife too.
Yeah.
Right.
So, the question that is up for discussion, and we have BJ's wife in here, so we would be happy to chime and get her opinion on it.
I'm gonna get it to you raw now. I want you to finish.
We want to spill this tea on basically, like, do you have to be friends with the person you in a relationship with?
Man, can I go first?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, so look, check it out. I'm gonna say this. Experience first. Every person that knows me knows that my wife is my best friend.
Right.
We met and we built as friends before we was anything. All right. So I'm not talking about myself. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
But check it out. I do believe in my heart of hearts that you don't have to really be that way. I mean, there's a lot of relationships that people been together for years and have healthy relationships, and it's more business than friendship. If you sit and watch from afar now. We don't know, none of us know, unless you really in these two people's personal lives. I look at Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith.
Right.
They love each other to death.
Right.
They love each other to death.
Right.
But I really believe that most of their life relationship is more business than friendship.
Their time together is their time together.
I really believe, and I'm not saying it in no funny shit, because we know what they do, and we hear what they do. I'm saying that in a sense of, I think they realize that, what, we have way more together than we would apart.
Right.
I have you as a friend, but this is more business. I have this foundation. I have this stability. I have all this because we're together. So I think they built theirs on business. And the friends is secondary.
So I guess
opinion.
I guess I'll piggyback unless y'all want to go, and then I go in between.
Go.
They gonna get us. They wait. They gonna get us. Now they gonna get us.
So listen. First of all, let me just throw this out here. The general idea is that you should be best friends with your mate.
Totally.
And then y'all get married, and then y'all be best friends forever. However, nobody stays married anymore. Now we gonna go back to when you was just like when my mother and them was boop the boop, right? When you gave me all that, my mother and them probably ain't cursing on the train. Yes, they did, but I'm gonna tell you what else they did too. I'm gonna tell you what your grandmother and them did.
How about
right?
Go ahead, Mark.
They picked one.
You speaking on something you wasn't even born.
Chill though, but I
Speak
understand.
on what you know. You wasn't there.
But you just did it. Did you just do it or not?
You wasn't even there with your grandparents though.
Well,
go ahead. How they act.
I know my great grandmother. I know her. So anyway,
what she do with your old grandfather then?
So let me tell you, right? So listen, I ain't even gonna go there because you throwing me off of my point. Right?
Go ahead, make your point.
Get off my rocker, right?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Damn.
Irritating.
Damn.
So back in the day, there was it was an idea that marriage was a thought, and you moved on that thought.
Okay.
Right. Like you don't know who you love or who you are at 15, but at that point in time, the average marriage age was between like 16 and like 23.
Totally.
But you don't know who you are then. So when you get 40, now you're not my best friend no more. We don't laugh all the time because you're not even that funny.
Yeah. Well, why not?
Because that's life.
Well, how do you know people don't just enjoy that person up until they take their last breath and they laugh and joke and that's
that don't make you my best friend. That still means
that's not likely.
I can still people be like this.
People do, totally do. But
I know females. I know the more you give a female, the worse you got to deal with.
Please talk.
Yeah, the more you give a female can't be my best friend. I still need to have her guessing.
Yeah,
and just a little bit. You need to guess. You can't know everything. You can't be. I don't want to watch football with you. I really want to watch it by myself. I don't want to explain what a first down is again. I just want to enjoy it, best friend. Yeah. And plus, like I said, I don't want to leave out. I'm like, I'm doing this, honey. That I don't.
You don't have to do that. I'm not saying that that's the basis of the. It's not saying we got to do everything together. Yeah. We got to watch football together. It's not. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying that's your confidence. That's your go-to person. That's your rock. Right. That's what I'm saying. That is your best friend. I have fun. And fun don't mean you got to sit there and explain to her what the 7th down is.
When you watching football, she want to watch something else.
Absolutely.
Doesn't mean she gonna be out in your face.
Up your ass all day.
Because then you already know the dynamics of y'all relationship where you know he don't feel like being bothered, I don't feel like being bothered, you go in here, I go in there, and then we keep it moving, but we still have that same foundation of friendship. Friendship is everything to a relationship.
So I never said friendship is.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely 100%. Absolutely.
I 100.
All right, so I 100% agree.
Okay.
That friendship is key to a relationship. Okay. Period. If you're not growing as a friend, if you don't got my back all the time, all my best friends. I mean, everybody who got my back ain't my best friend.
Your best friend is someone that you can rely on for anything, like someone that you can go to for anything, someone that you feel like no matter what, they always want to be there. They'll accept me flaws and all. Like they understand my chaos.
The person you could be the most raw with, and I don't mean sexually.
I'm
just
saying you are with everybody.
You raw. No, I mean you.
I don't be vulnerable with
everybody. No, I don't.
And you could be my good girlfriend. But my best friend, I feel like I should be able to be vulnerable with her. She should be able to be vulnerable with me, and vice versa in a relationship.
I say it's always an unconditional filter. That's what your best friend got to be.
Raw,
definitely.
Right? Unconditional.
Yeah.
Unconditional filter, I like that.
Filter and raw might be a little different.
Unconditional filter, I agree.
Because I can be raw with you and just be lying the whole time.
This is Barack Obama versus Donald Trump. Y'all saying the same. Different articulation.
John like
the unconditional filter. You know
Absolutely.
What I mean?
Absolutely.
Like I feel like I should be able to tell you the truth and you don't take it personal.
And even if you do get in your feelings a little bit, even though you don't like the word feelings, y'all talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's all on communication. I'm about to say something, I ain't gonna say it.
No, go ahead.
No. I said when we go on break, which we about to take real quick because I don't want to say it on air. It might get you in trouble.
Who in trouble?
There you go.
Nigga, please, crackers and cheese.
We be back, y'all, in 5 minutes.
I don't have nothing to say.
Yeah.
So Mark be on point with the Facebook post sometimes, and and he posted this caption that basically said, "What can Black men do to make Black women feel supported?" So I was really intrigued by some of the responses and stuff that he received. And
what were some of the responses?
One lady said, "Help raise these kids."
Oh man, yeah.
And then another person said, calling other men out when they f up, when they fucking
that
up.
was like my favorite one.
Yeah, like when you see it, and I said something about this the other day. Like, I have somebody, it's a Facebook friend, and every post they be like, "Free my nigga such and such, free my man such and such." Though that man deserves to be in there for the stuff that he did. So it's just like call a spade a spade. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like. Like, we've also talked about this. Like, if you saw your married friend cheating, would you say something to your man? Like, would you call your man out when he's actually fucking up or doing something wrong? Like, and make him accountable for his actions as you being his friend or your man or however y'all labeled each other. Yeah, and then I put, you know, compliment us. You know, let us know that you appreciate the role we play in your life. And a lot of times you don't. It's always kind of like comfortable. Yeah, or make it seem like we not doing enough, or you know what I mean.
Are we talking about black women in general, or friends or mates?
So let me tell you the undertone.
We was just saying black women in general. It wasn't saying your boyfriend or your husband.
Okay. And that's what the undertone was.
Make a big difference though.
Because when I posted it, I didn't really post it with relationships on my mind. It was like as your community. Yeah. But for some reason,
that's where they took it.
I posted it 3 times. I posted it once on Instagram, and then I posted it twice on Facebook. And probably about 78 to 88% of them went straight to some relationships.
Of course.
And I think that was a great idea to post that without giving in your relationship, because what it is that we don't recognize the sex demon, right? Mm-hmm. And that's where a lot of what was fucked up about us. And I really just thought about this while you were saying it, really. But a lot of what we don't recognize is that we don't respect that sex demon. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of times men who are great men, they fall because they fall chasing that nut. Mm-hmm. So they might actually be, and I can say I'm my own self, you know what I'm saying? Like, where I might have sat down and had like the deepest conversation with a female. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? On a whole nother level, on a whole nother dimension. But then you start looking voluptuous, and then I took it to a whole nother place.
No question.
And doing that, a lot of what I say or a lot of what I do past that point will become disrespectful to you. Mm-hmm. Not even purposely. Not even saying, that's why I never agree with all or nothing. When somebody say all men this, I don't never agree with that.
Yeah, I don't either.
It gotta be specific. And all men do have a dick though. And sometimes we actually move and we think with what we want. And so we get a beef like, well, he's some shit. Well, yeah, but he did it to somebody that he knew was some shit, and they got a kid. And it's easy for both of them to call each other some shit. Yeah. They was in a situation that was some shit. But I think the idea is, and with that being said, as far as everybody going directly to relationships, stop fucking. Right quick. I ain't gonna lie. This one thing, cause I fast, right? I haven't fasted in like 2 years, and I could tell I haven't fasted in 2 years. And I be like, just stop fucking for a second. Keep your pussy to yourself. Keep your dick to yourself. Sorry, it's getting late now. What time is it?
Sound good.
8:54. Yeah, nah. But it take when you stop fucking. It takes something. You understand yourself a whole lot more when you say, oh nah, I already got a button that I'm not chasing nothing. So I could really sit down and talk to this beautiful young lady about what's on her mind. Get her past her little hump. Because really, if you talk to her for about 15, 20 minutes, you might realize that I wouldn't even really hit her.
I could just have self-control, though. Like really, really have self-control.
Right. But everybody ain't blessed that way.
Yes, they are. Nah. They just want that nut more than they want that self-control.
Right. Well, that's right. And that's what I mean. Maybe that's
they definitely blessed.
Right.
But I get what you're saying. But I feel like, man, even if it's relationship-based or not, all right, you dig what I'm saying? Like, for instance, right now, talking to y'all right now, it's so much that I can do to uplift the black woman, and I'm gonna say the black woman. So those non-ethnic groups, no disrespect at all, but I'm just saying this.
Girls and tutus coming soon.
Yeah, no question.
Exactly.
Stamp. But seriously though, so it's different ways that I uplift women compared to men.
Absolutely.
I like to empower women more than I like to empower men.
Absolutely.
Because I like to instill in men. Because we need installments, men.
Absolutely.
We need jewels dropped to us so we know how to concentrate on life instead of a nut.
Absolutely.
But with women, I try to tell them, look, you beautiful. My wife would tell you, my daughter, man, look, I tell my daughter she's beautiful every day. I think it's to the point now.
How old is your daughter?
She about to be 16. I need a GoFundMe to help find her a car.
My man got 94 Civic for about $300.
Let me get that. But the point is, I don't tell my son he handsome every day.
Because you don't want him to get that.
You know why though? Check this out. Ooh, Slim, not even.
So
ooh.
why though?
I'm about to tell. That was a good one though. What Mark just said.
I'm having a son.
But you watch these guys walking around looking like females.
And it's no, okay. So this is the thing. So it's interesting because my boyfriend have a daughter, and so in my mind I'm like, I wonder how different he's going to be with our son versus his daughter, because him and his daughter are tight, like real tight. Not saying that I think he would treat my son any different, but it's a different level of it's a different level of how he's going to be interacting with him, and I don't want to feel like feeling some type of way.
We'll get out your feelings then.
You know.
No, let me tell you why.
You starting to feel some shit before I
get out your
feelings.
It's a different scenario.
So I think ahead. I'm a visual
Mark,
person.
You can't have feelings.
So it's right. I can't have feelings. I'm a visual
Leave
person, so I kind of like think ahead. So I'm always imagining things like, I wonder how he's gonna be with
I'm
this
about to tell you, Joe.
So tell me.
If my son walked in right now, both of y'all say, "Oh, he's so cute. Look at his hair. Look at his eyes." If my daughter walked in right now, Mark probably wouldn't say that to my daughter out of respect, and out of just looking at, because you men, we not really taught to do that about other young women.
Unless you want them.
Unless you want them.
Yeah.
John, like what you just said, though.
Everything coming back around, but that's really, that's a vortex.
So that's why I uplift women purposely. My wife used to say all the time, man, even because we got a strong relationship. She not worried about me doing anything. But when I see women and I talk to women, I find the good in every woman that I see and I talk to. There's something good about you. I love your hair. Oh, you got a nice personality.
Absolutely.
Love that lipstick.
That get me overly pursued by a lot of big bodies. But it's all good though.
He always gotta take it there though.
But look, that's one of the things though. Like I always try to say, like I always try to make women understand that you need to be way more responsible than a man.
Yeah.
All the time. She be getting mad. Yeah.
He's so right. Will it be my
she be
job
getting mad.
to my son he's handsome?
Absolutely.
You gonna do it anyway.
Okay. Let me give you a prime example. I have a nephew that's 10, right? And my brother has locks. My brother has beautiful long locks. My nephew, he sees his dad. I want locks. I want to grow locks. So my brother said, okay, fine. You can start growing locks. He started getting teased at school about his locks. Because when you first locking, you can't really wash your hair and all that stuff. So I don't think he realized the transition of locking your hair. So then it got to the point, I don't want my locks no more because they make me look ugly. And this is a little boy.
Right.
So I'm going to tell my little boy nephew, you are not ugly. Nothing about you is ugly. If kids going to tease you, your hair is beautiful. You have thick, beautiful hair. People pay for this type of hair that you have. So you got to encourage him. I don't think it matters. I don't see nothing wrong with telling your son or a boy you are handsome, especially if they getting teased.
Yeah, especially it's not nothing wrong with it from man to man. Like I got 2 godsons, and I got 3. So my Marquise, that's my son. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not taken away from my brother, but that's my son, like too. So I, since he came out the womb, he's always been my man. I don't never hesitate. But I don't ever hesitate to let them know, like, you handsome. They always gonna come talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna hesitate. My father told me that too. But my father ain't had to give me a whole lot. He used to be like this: button your top polo up, rub my waist, and that was it.
That's how I do.
And it made sense.
That's how I do that.
It was like, yeah.
It's a look or something.
You don't got to sit there and sing no song to me. It's all good.
Right, you kind of already know.
Yeah.
But guaranteed when he walked out there,
he was confident.
Not just he definitely was confident. Mm-hmm. But guaranteed when he walked out, especially the older woman, half of the older women told him how cute he was.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Especially because I'm with my father too, so they just understand and respect.
Yeah.
So I you know.
So I say praise the woman always.
Absolutely.
Man. Always, Joe.
Black queen.
Always, Joe.
I love him. I'm gonna keep on.
You gotta praise the man.
I'm gonna keep on point. I'm gonna keep on putting pressure on them.
Need to do
That's what I'm gonna do.
What kind of pressure?
All the pressure on the women. It's the pressure on y'all.
What you mean by that though?
Y'all backbone so strong. I need y'all to hold it down.
Okay.
Regardless.
Okay.
I need y'all to be able to understand logic and feelings is one whole thing, not just feelings.
Okay.
Do you think females is turning away from being more feminine? That could be another topic.
Please make that. Invite me back.
But that's definitely absolutely.
And the
that's
reason why I say
strategic
that because
design
I have
too.
my own brand, Lady Lifestyle Brand. You know, that's the premises of my brand. You know, bringing back the feminine woman.
Absolutely.
And you know, we'll definitely spill that tea on the next episode.
Absolutely. So we definitely went overtime.
We did.
We probably could have went another 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock.
I know. It went by so fast.
But we definitely want to thank my man BJ for coming out, man. Boys, the bow tie. Give him.
Can I be a regular?
Man, absolutely.
I ain't got to get on mic.
Nah, man. Absolutely. Come through. I'm telling you.
The door's always open.
Come through. But look, man, give them your rundown right quick, man. How they find you, how they know what you're doing in that. Yeah.
Man, I'm going to make it quick, especially with time. Everything is at Boys the Bow Ties. That's the @ BOYS, the number 2, BOWTIES. For those who don't do social media, you literally can call us directly, 301-442-0615, boysthebowties.com, .org, .net, .inc, .me, whatever you want, everything Boys the Bow Ties. Or just holler at my people, man.
Yeah, we right here. We gonna spill that tea every Wednesday.
At
super
8 o'clock.
excited.
Yes, we can. I think.
I got something for y'all before we go. All right, real quick. These braces out. These braces might not mean a lot to y'all, but they mean a lot to me.
Man.
What they say on them real quick is STOP. That's a campaign that we run. And STOP stands, and STOP is STOP. It's seek time or pay. Whatever you want to do in life, whatever you want to be, seek the time to do it now. Otherwise, you're going to be nothing.
My man,
I love it. Love all positivity and motivation.
Where they can find us at, sis?
They can find us on Twitter at Spill the Tea Show, Instagram, spillingthe.e.a, and Facebook, Spilling the Tea Radio Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you next Wednesday at 8 o'clock sharp.
Also,
be blessed.
Wine Fest, Labor Day weekend, and XO Club, August the 20th.
Amen.
Hey, amen.
Church.